Hi folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we'll be checking out the first 10 Honkai Star Rail character trailers, and I'm really excited for this because I've at this point gone through about half of the Genshin Impact character demos, and they've been getting progressively better and better in quality over time. And I know Honkai Star Rail hasn't been out as long, but they've already reached that level, I think, in quality from the beginning. So I'm sure these will blow me away with how crazy they are. But if you got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me and the channel. Anyone who watches or anyone who subscribes, it means so much. And I also have all kinds of content still coming every day for you to check out. And also later on today at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be streaming on Twitch for the first time. If you want to come by and hang out and see what I'm all about. My link to my Twitch is down in the description if you'd like to check it out. Without further ado, let's check out the March 7th trailer. Let's take a photo. See what it's all about.
Whoa! I'm gonna take pictures of everything that's new to me. That way I won't forget about them. Huh? Hey, wait for me! Ooh, huh? Huh? Pom-Pom's gonna love this. Hey, over there.
Before we find out what it is, I just wanted to mention that music is incredible. Like, at the beginning, it reminded me of, like, Animal Crossing music a little bit, but it became a little more complex than that, and just really, like, kind of jazzy interlude music. But it's really, like, high energy, really fun, really bubbly. I have a feeling that this character is probably like that. But it's really cool, really good music. But let's keep going.
Hey, over there! You guys came for the snapshot, huh? Take this! These poses. Don't you know how to look good for the camera? Well, here's your chance to learn from the best.
That was incredible, from an animation level as well as music. Like, the electronic elements added to that kind of really funky piano and string melody, like, it was so good. Like, that was just such a good melody overall. Like, very catchy, very interesting, and the way that they mixed it up in just a minute and a half was so cool. Like, that was fantastic. And again, like I said, the animation was so interesting, like, so well done. And some of the moments there are just very intriguing because of, like, touching that crystal and seeing those visions. Like, I don't know what any of that means. I don't really know anything about the story of Honkai Star Rail, really, so this is really cool just to, like, learn a little bit more and stuff. I also love turn-based RPGs as well, which I believe that the Honkai games are. So I'm excited to eventually check them out because I'm sure I have a lot of fun with it and just be blown away by the story and everything like that. This is awesome, though.
Say cheese! So, what do you think? Hey, focus! Smile! I'm gonna keep our first photo, all right?
That was awesome. Up next, Serval trailer, The Cusp of Ignition.
Keep up. I move at my own tempo.
Nice.
Sound waves like dynamite and signals sky
this is so cool already. Like, it's crazy how fast they can get into something that's so incredible. Like, starting from the very beginning, like, you could hear kind of the environmental sounds of the train station she was in, and then those elements started being incorporated into the melody, and then the guitar comes out, and I did not expect vocals as well. Like, whoever did the vocals for this is so good. Like, it's just such a good melody for the vocals, and like being able to harmonize like that. And of course the guitar is also incredible, and also the visuals. Like, holy crap, this is insane.
High, strings of thunder make you lose your mind. Heartbeats will shake me, so rules can't break me. Crank the sound and let your soul be free. The lightning strikes writing off the wall. Let yourself fall into it all.
Damn. Like, such a short time, but just so interesting. Like, that was 1 minute. Holy, like, the amount of stuff that it showed and just how stylish and how cool it was. Like I was saying, I wasn't sure how the quality would jump between, like, throughout the Star Rail character trailers, but I was kind of right. I think that the very initial trailers are at probably where near the end of Genshin is getting to in terms of animation quality. Like, because they've obviously learned a lot through their time in Genshin, and now gotten to this point where it's just all so good, so well done. Can only imagine what the Zenless Zero ones are. I've never looked into anything from that game yet, but anyways.
It's hard to stay cool in this dry weather. External heat needs inner cooling.
Now Bailu in torrid heat. I just wanted to say that.
Internal heat needs outer soothing. And if you're still not sure, there's more than one cure.
Lady Bailu found it!
Dad? How did they find me? Please die! Say! Quick, out of the way! Calm down, or you're overheating! Look, listen, feel.
Wow. That melody was so good. Like, it reminded me of Snail's House, if any of you are familiar with that group. But they make really good, like, kind of chiptune electronic melodies and stuff, and this just, it fit that very well. It's such a good melody. Like, I love that style of music, and that was such a catchy little melody. And also, this trailer here, like, they've all been so stylish and so unique, probably built around the characters that they're made for. But this one in particular, like, some of those water attacks and just the way that the fluid movements of the animations were so crisp. Like, it's so well done. Like, this is just crazy how good this is.
You don't look so good. Although... No, it hurts. It is solves the problem. Doing my job right. Time to show you what's in your prescription. All right, time to go back.
I can honestly say I have never in any JRPG I've ever played seen this healer like Bailu. Like, that was crazy. So cool.
Alright, time to go back.
So much character too. Like, all of these characters have so much character to them. Love that layered synth melody too. It's such a fantastic melody. Like, the music in this has always been so good for Honkai Star Rail. Everything I've heard has been amazing. I'm excited to hear more from these different character trailers. On to the next one. Yanqing, maybe. Tempered Chill.
Swordsmanship isn't just about maintaining your skills. You have to put them to the test if you want to learn something new. So, if you're not busy today, want to go a few rounds? Lawfu Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yanqing, reporting for duty. matter the opponent, a clash of swords is all I need to get ahead. Strong adversaries make for strong improvements. Bladed flight! Not bad. You did better than most. Swords descend! That's it for today's practice. Sword sheathed.
Ooh. I wouldn't say that one had the craziest animations. Like, there were some really cool moments, but the music was so good. Like, I love the kind of Chinese music influences, the soundscapes from China kind of coming in and being mixed with the kind of electronic elements that are in most Honkai Star Rail songs. Like, just a little bit of synth, a little bit of just bassiness, but it works so well with the more, again, Chinese soundscape of instruments and stuff. That was very cool. Just, yeah, in a very short amount of time, and this character seems really cool, really interesting, and again, I don't think that it showed quite as much when it came to dynamic animations and the things that happened. It wasn't quite as interesting as some of the last ones, but it was still really cool to see. I mean, these are all fantastic. Himeko, Star Chaser.
There are endless possibilities and unknowns among the stars. Our journey is the process of pulling apart the threads of possibility to seek the final truth. I am Himeko, the navigator. Welcome to the Astral Express. The Express doesn't have a clear destination because every passenger's destination is unique. I'm sure we're about to embark on a fascinating journey together.
I just wanted to say, like, I'm learning a little bit more about Honkai Star Rail as we go, and like the idea that the Celestial Express or whatever it goes where the passengers need to go. Almost, it's a really interesting idea for a story. I'm fascinated by that. Like, there's a lot of things about Honkai Star Rail that fascinate me, and I'm really curious to learn more as I watch more stuff, and also eventually when I play the game, because it's just super interesting to me. I love all the ideas that they're putting forward, and I can't wait to see them actually coalesce over time as I get into it. But still very, very cool. Really interesting character too.
I'm sure we're about to embark on a fascinating journey together. I have something for you. Combat is a series of precise machinations. One at a time. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. I'm no exception. Trailblazing means that every step we take is a step closer to the stars. That is my answer. And your trailblazing journey has just begun.
Wow. That was really cool. Like, that airstrike attack was just so stylized, like going to space and coming down, like, oof, so interesting. And then the music too, like, it started off with almost like a lo-fi beat melody, like just a really chill synth melody. And then as they got into like the real fight there, it blew up and became a lot more dynamic and interesting. And then now we've kind of brought it back to the like the lo-fi realm, but really dynamic, really interesting song and video too. Like, that was a crazy animation. Very, very cool. Gepard? In the name of Lando. Now.
I'm a captain of the Silver Mane Guards. To serve the Supreme Guardian is my responsibility and my honor. Belobog is this planet's last bastion. And the Silver Mane Guards are Belobog's indestructible shield. You will know justice! This ends here! I'm here to the end.
Ooh, almost Doom-like synth guitar elements there. That was really cool. And starting out with the kind of regal, like, fanfare music, and then building into that crazy electronic, like, guitar section and stuff. Like, really cool. Really interesting scene. This character seems really interesting. Also, anytime I see, like, knights in a very futuristic, like, high fantasy setting like this, it's really interesting. Like, sci-fi knights and stuff. Just an interesting concept, especially if they're more traditional looking knights, like with the armor and everything like that.
I'm here to the end. Only by becoming a shield for the people is one worthy of the title Architect. Trust must never be betrayed. Hopes must never be squandered.
Wow. It's a crazy looking attack.
Strikes riding off the wall. Let yourself fall into it all.
That's awesome. These characters, like I said, they all have so much character to them, and Genshin did that too, where just every single one they introduced, just they're so unique. Like, they don't just pick from like a standard archetype and just like do the same thing over and over again. Like, there's some uniqueness to each one. That's something MiHoYo is really good at, apparently. But on to the next one. Seele, Uneventful Night. Wow.
Here they come again.
Quick, don't let her get away! It's a dead end, she's done.
Making trouble on Wildfire's territory? You guys got a lot of nerve. Still here? I'm afraid things just got complicated.
As someone who uses the name Grim, I'm always partial to characters that use scythes. Very cool. And also this melody, like, it's all over the place, but it's in a good way. Like, it started out really kind of simple with just like I honestly, I've lost at this point. I'm just blown away by this how interesting the melody is, because it's shifted up like 3 or 4 times in 30 seconds. Like, now we're getting into kind of more fight music and stuff like that. It had like a little more electronic elements before, and the strings and stuff. Like, there's just so many interesting elements kind of coinciding here. And let's see where it goes now.
Just got complicated. Sometimes a sharp blade is the only way to get people to come to their senses.
Whoa.
Did I ask for your help?
Looks like you could use it. Let's make this quick.
Don't tell me what to do.
There's always a weakness.
How about this move?
Now for the one that slipped through the net.
Stop holding me back, overworlder. Disappear.
Oh yeah, I think what I was trying to say at the beginning was that funky bass line that we started out with that was really interesting. And now we've gotten into, like, again, the strings and the percussion, and now, but there's a guitar in the background too, and there was some synth elements earlier on as well. Like, it's just such an interesting melody, and the way that it's shifted up over time. And also, these visuals are crazy. Like, look at this screen I shot on, like I paused on. Like, that would make a perfect, like, background screen or like wallpaper of some kind. Like, it's so nice looking. Like, holy crap. Go back 10 for that one, because I just want to get that sequence again.
Stop holding me back, overworlder. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Kind of reminds me of the main character from Kill la Kill, if you're familiar with that anime. Kind of similar style and stuff like that. Very cool though. Like, that was awesome. Now on to Jing Yuan, Heaven and Earth as a Chessboard. Interesting.
So, have you decided yet?
Your turn, General.
Bold indeed. Kids these days. A little too naive. It is a warrior's game. Singular encounters with endless possibilities.
I think this might be the most badass, coolest character we've seen so far. Like, just so stylish and so interesting, and also very, like, self-assured. Like, this guy obviously knows exactly what he's doing and how he wants to do it and stuff like that. And the kind of swirling animation, like this, the orange swirls of animation around him, like, it's just really cool design choice, and the whole chessboard mechanics and stuff, like, very cool. And also this drum beat is crazy.
Here is thunder. This is how to secure victory.
That bass.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirits heed my will. Show no mercy. Have you memorized all that?
Yes, General.
Very good. But only when you've forgotten it will you be ready.
What? So then... Huh? General, you're stealing pieces again!
Just talking in circles. That's always a great trait. But that was so cool. Like I said, one of the coolest of the characters I've seen so far, just when it comes to style and everything like that. Like, turning the chessboard into a battle arena and then showing off with the crazy abilities and stuff. Like, very interesting. Also, once again, I love the kind of Chinese soundscape in there, along with the electronic elements that are built up. And those drums were pretty crazy as well. Like, so dynamic. Each one of these is so unique, as always. Like, with Genshin, Hoyoverse stuff, like, just so talented, these people, in the way that they're able to kind of put together such interesting stories and such interesting characters over and over again. And the music to go along with it. Like, it's always mind-blowing how well they do every time. What do we got next? Silver Wolf trailer. Got a date. See where we are in the... Alright, yeah. This one and the next one.
As for missions, I can do this in my sleep. Whatever. Let's get this over with.
You know, I was saying with the last character being the coolest. I think this was probably the coolest. I mean, I'm a gamer, of course. Like, I play video games. I love video games. And just starting with the 8-bit melody and playing like a mock Honkai Star Rail on their screen. And then it's so cool. And the melodies are so interesting, too. Like, I just love this type of stuff.
Sleep. Whatever. Let's get this over with. The Antimatter Legion? Interesting. Let's see. Just a couple of small fry. But I don't mind an easy mode run. I guess I could play a while. Warm-ups over. Easier than I thought. Why do low levels make the most noise? wanna beat me? Come back in a century.
So cool, like integrating the kind of video game mechanics into the animation style. Like, I don't know if her actual attacks have anything to do with that, or if it's just stylized for the trailer. Even if it is, it's still really, really cool to see. And also the melody, like having just the basic 8-bit melody, like kind of chiptune melody, and then bringing in the electric guitar on top of that, just helps to round out that melody so much, and it's so catchy. Like, such a good melody, such a good song so far. This is very, very cool. Also one of the coolest animations I've seen so far from Honkai Star Rail. Just, I mean, I always have a penchant for kind of pixelated, like 8-bit style quality stuff, and things that are inspired by that is always cool. And this is very cool, certainly.
Beat me? Come back in a century. All done.
Interesting. There's like a space police. It's the last one for today. The Luocha, the Traveler and his Oath.
The days and years pass us like the wind. But the warning before the journey still rings in my ears. Guard your road. Remember your oath. Out among the stars, the undercurrent swells beneath the tide. Though I am but a traveling merchant, I too am bound by rules.
Wow. This is so stylized as well. I mean, they all are, but I love the kind of the acoustic guitar it started out with, and it sounds like we're getting into a bit of strings here now on top of that. But it's such a good melody, like such a good sound. Just that kind of acoustic guitar, like reverb sound in the background. Like, it's, I don't know, I love that melody. I love that kind of music. And now bringing the strings too, like that's just another layer that I love. And also this character also seems very, very cool.
I too am bound by rules. That which has been lost will be reclaimed. That which is seized must be repaid. Fear not. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return. It's hard.
The dead will return. That's really intriguing. I don't know if he's just saying that for like a stylish thing to say, but I also get the feeling that he's not just a regular merchant, as he says he is, because he seems very, very mysterious and very interesting, which is always a good thing.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world. But I still need a pair of eyes to witness your promise.
Seems like there's a character that they lost, maybe that's in that coffin. Seems like a coffin or something like that, and the dead will return. Like, is there some kind of resurrection mechanic? Like, I don't understand. I don't know the mechanics of this universe or anything like that yet, so I'm curious to find out more. But that was really, really cool. And that'll do it for the first batch of character trailers from Honkai Impact, or Honkai Star Rail, sorry, because that was awesome. Like, just every single one was so unique, and the animation quality was so far beyond what I expected. Even like I was expecting, like I had high expectations for those animations, but they blew me away. Like, I'd say like 8 or 9 of the 10 that I saw were just absolutely incredible. And again, there was maybe only that one that I mentioned that just, there wasn't as much dynamic elements. It wasn't as flashy and as interesting as some of the others, but the characters still seemed really interesting and the music was good, so I can't really complain. like just overall, there was just such a high bar for every single animation. Each next animation kind of surpassed it a little bit. Like there was just so many really so many cool characters there. Like I don't even know what to say. Like it just was mind blowing how good that was, and the music as well. Like I love electronic music as well as like synth music, and strings are always a plus and things like that. So like the fact that they had so much of that throughout all of these songs was a definite plus for me. Like I'll always love that kind of music and those kind of soundscapes. This was just fantastic overall. But it's thanks to you guys for suggesting me do this, like, because these are fantastic. But anyways, thanks for watching with me. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, later days, folks.